What's happening, crew? This is the video for day 6 of the movement challenge. Today's exercises are plank rotations, upper body extensions, cobras, up dogs, whatever you want to call them, and hip lifts from a plank position. So your hip or your plank rotations is that T plank. Okay, you can do this from a high plank or a low plank position, but what I want you to focus on is what most people do. So they're here is that they get just this shoulder rotation. I want you to try to get everything rotated so you are perpendicular, hips perpendicular, arms perpendicular, elbow to elbow, straight line, right here. Bam. So what it looks like from this high plank position, sink into the shoulders a little bit, pull your feet towards your hands towards your feet. Don't over rotate that shoulder. So what some people do also is that they let the shoulder go beyond their back because they don't have it secured properly. So make sure that you do that. For the up dog or cobra, mostly it is a stretch. However, it also works your triceps, also works your back, which is also part of your core. I want you to relax the booty. I want you to relax the stomach, which is not how I usually roll with you. Usually, if I tell you to hinge over or bend over, you still got to keep it pulled in. I'm sorry. I know. Like the first thing I do is I let everything go. When I bend over, I'm like, thank God, I can stop pulling it in. But anyway, no, you cannot do that. So here we are. You can start with your hands out far, right? And press up. And the more warm your spine is feeling, bring your hands closer in. Press up a little bit higher until you've got your thumbs kind of even with your armpits. And then you can press up by pressing your whole palm into the floor. Don't sink into your shoulders. Like we're not just hanging out watching Saturday morning cartoons. Okay. Press the shoulders down and back. Lift the chin off the chest. Relax the glutes. Relax the belly. And then come on back down. And your third one is that hip lift from a plank. What this simulates actually is the rotation of your hips, say on a punch, on an uppercut, and I don't know if you're into salsa or merengue, if you're hula hooping aggressively, that could also apply. But what I want you to remember on this one is that your hips start out on a table and you are not dropping the hip below the line of the table. You are lifting the hip off of the table, right? I feel like I should have been a mime. Anyhow, so my hips are on the table and I'm lifting a hip off the table, rotating back, rotating back, rotating back. Don't do this. Like when people get tired, like the butt gets higher and higher because you get tired. Okay? Keep your hips low. How low, you say? Low enough to where you feel that girdle catch you. Your transverse abdominis, that's the girdle, this thing right here. When you drop your hips low enough, it will tense up to catch you and support you. Okay? So those are the 3 exercises for today. T-plank rotations, upper body press-ups, hip lifts from a plank. So enjoy. 1 minute per exercise, and we'll up the ante for next week's round. Thanks, guys.